Once you've added navigation to a document, it helps to create document-wide ways to navigate back to where they were. So we've already got buttons in this and a web link, and I'm on the Interactive for PDF workspace. I'm going to start by going to the master page, and this document has two master pages, one for the cover and the two-column layout for all the inside pages. In fact, I've got a little house here to navigate to the home or the beginning that we'll start with, so I'll drag that onto the page. In the Buttons and Forms panel, I'll click Convert to a Button, and I'll name this Home. For the action, I'll choose Go to First Page, which works in both PDF and Flash. And it's set. And if I'd like to build a rollover for it, I can click on the word rollover. This is a group with the windows. I'm going to hit Control plus or Command plus to zoom in. The windows are separate pieces. So I'll go to my direct selection tool, click away, click on the shape, and in swatches, dial the tint up to 100 so you can see the rollover kick in. Now I want to add a Next Page and Previous Page button. And I'll place this on the bottom guide. In the Interactive for PDF workspace, there's a built-in library of sample buttons and form pieces. You'll notice at the top they've got all kinds of checkboxes, radio buttons, and if I scroll down to the very bottom, I'll see this gray arrow 145, and I'll drag it down to my page. There we go. And gray arrow 146. And I'll collapse that library by clicking on the books. If I look at my Buttons panel, you could see that this is already set to go to Previous Page, so I'll name it Previous. This one I'll make Next, and it's already programmed to go to Next Page. And if I want to set the distance for these, I can use my smart guides to make sure that I've got the exact same distance from one to the other. Now the last thing I'm going to do is select all of these pieces, and in my Layers panel, put this on a navigation layer. In case I want to repurpose this document for print, I may need to hide these in the print piece. So through Layers, I'll choose New Layer and name it Navigation. And this little dot means the selected objects, or this square to the right of content. So I'm going to drag this square up to Navigation, and these all turned red to let me know they're now on the navigation layer. If I come back to Pages and double-click on Pages D1, the first spread, and choose View, Fit Spread in Window, I could see that that's put on every page in the document. And let's see if it works. I'll choose File, Export. I'll leave it on PDF for interactive, and I'll name this San Francisco Guide Navigation. In the San Francisco Guide folder, hit Save. I'm choosing Spreads. I'll set it to View to fit the page. I'll include tags for the visually impaired, and I'll click OK. And once the PDF is generated, I'll test a few buttons on the home page. So you'll notice since this used the A blank cover, I don't get the navigation here. But if I click on Pacific Heights, I can mouse down and click once, and that button is working. Click on the Sunset, that's working. Noe Valley, I could use my Next Page and Previous Page buttons as well. So everything is built in, document-wide, and back in InDesign, we used the library of built-in sample buttons and an element that I already had that I converted to a button. So building document-wide navigation should always be thought about whenever creating a dynamic or interactive PDF or Flash file.